Fourth Gate Podcast. Dom Jamali here. What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Today I'll be talking Wentworth. Okay, so I know you guys read the title. This is about season 5 and theories, what I think could possibly happen, all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. Now, first, I want to talk about something I've been thinking about for the past couple of days. I had to come in here and make a video about this. Now, I'm trying to figure out how are they going to open up season 5. It's bothering me. It really is. Because I'm like, if Bea's gone, Bea's dead, Danielle's not on the show anymore, like, she's not coming back, even for flashbacks. Like, she's completely gone. Like, if that's what it is, how are they going to open up next season? Are we going to get a time jump? Or are they going to pick up from where it ended? Now, y'all are probably saying, well, it's impossible for them to pick up where it ended. Not really. They could show us a body, but have it covered up. You know, I know you guys seen, different cop shows and shit where they have the body under the white cover and they fucking rolling the shit away in the ambulance. We could get something like that and it still would pick up after everything happened. Now, do I want that? No. Because I'm like, if you guys are going to pick up after what happened, I need to see B. I need to see a dead fucking body. I'm sorry. I need, like, you can't pick up exactly after everything happened, the ambulance gets there. You can't do that and have us not see that she's actually dead and then that there's a body there, because we dealt with this, we meaning Pretty Little Liars fans. We did, and I do keep bringing up Pretty Little Liars, and there's a reason for that. I'll explain that. But we Pretty Little Liars fans dealt with this shit. We fucking dealt with this shit. A favorite character of ours died, but they didn't show us a body. And for years, we were saying that she was still alive. And I feel like the same thing is going to happen if they do that with the Wentworth fans. If they don't show us, if they pick up right after and they don't show Bea Smith fucking dead, gone, people are gonna be like, that's not her under the damn white sheet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can already see that shit coming, pretty much. So they could do that, but I feel like that would just be a little disrespectful. I don't know about how y'all feel, but for me, I'm like, either show us the body or don't even fucking do that shit. Okay, so time jump. Now I'm leaning towards them doing more of a time jump, but I'm like, how far are they gonna jump? Are we going to see Allie once she gets out of the hospital and she goes back to Wentworth? Is that how far they're gonna jump? Or are we going to skip over all of the B shit and then go straight to the hospital where she wakes up and just go from there? Now, if they do that, if they skip all the fucking B shit, she's dead, she gone, whatever, fuck her, we going to Allie now. If they do that, I'm gonna feel disrespected again. Because to me, that's gonna feel like all of that shit that happened in the last episode was for no fucking reason. So B's gone, so you just gonna flip the bird to her and say fuck all of that we just saw. We not gonna show any of that fucking aftermath. We just gonna go straight into Allie because we want her to be the fucking face of the show now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little upset if that's the way they play that shit out. But they could fucking do that. I would also be disrespected if they skipped past all of that shit and then Allie's back in fucking prison. Because I'm going to be like, once again, all of that shit from last episode was fucking pointless. Because I feel like we should at least, after all we done fucking been through with Allie and B, specifically B dealing with Allie, all this shit we done been through with her, them breaking up, her being on drugs, and then her going to the hospital, her dying, then waking up. It's gonna be for no it's gonna be fucking pointless if you don't show her in the hospital struggling and fighting for her life. I'm sorry, to me all that shit's fucking pointless. Why did you even do that shit? Why did you break them up 3-4 fucking times? Why did you do all of that shit when you knew you was gonna kill off B, and then in season 5 just skip all of that shit and have her come back to Wentworth like nothing fucking happened. Like, that's gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, now I'm not saying have her in the hospital for the whole fucking season, but at least show her for a few episodes fucking fighting for her life and struggling and dealing with that shit in the hospital, and then have her come back to Wentworth. But it could go either way. They could also and to stay on that Allie shit in the hospital. So she's in the hospital. Another question I have is she not gonna find out that B's dead until she gets back to Wentworth, or is somebody gonna tell her while she's in the hospital fighting for her life, if they choose to go that route? That's another question I have, because I'm struggling with it in my mind. I'm like, okay, maybe they shouldn't tell her while she's in the hospital, because that might make her not want to fight for her life, and that might make her want to give up. But on the other hand, it could also make her want to fight for her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know which way that shit's gonna go, which way the ship's gonna fall. So it's like, should you tell her while she in the hospital trying to fight for her life, or should you wait? And then it's like, if you wait, she gonna be pissed as fuck that you waited, because if this really happened in real life, it's gonna take her like a month or something to, recover and get her shit together fully to go back. But this is TV, so it's probably gonna be a couple days or a week or whatever. But once she goes back to prison, she gonna be like, y'all fucking waited a month to tell me my babe was gone. You know what I'm saying? In the hospital, she gonna be asking for her or asking about her and shit. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm going back and forth in my mind. I'm like, should they tell her when she's struggling, or should they fucking wait? And then it's like, either way it's a fucking toss up. You know what I'm saying? Because she's definitely gonna be upset if she finds out afterwards. But then you could just be like, we was trying to protect you because we wanted you to get better, and we ain't know if you was gonna try to kill yourself, if you knew. I don't know, but I wonder how they gonna play that shit. I don't know. I'm going back and forth with it in my head. I'm like, I don't know, but I have a feeling they gonna tell her while she's in the hospital, but not right away. I think they might tell her like when she starts like walking or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna wait for something important to happen, like the first time she walks again, or the first time she fucking speaks again, or some stupid shit, and then they gonna tell her. In my mind, I don't know. Now, the bitches in prison, where are we gonna pick up when it comes to them? Because see, the reason why I'm breaking all this shit down is, for one, because I'm trying to fucking make myself feel better, because with B dying and everything. But another reason is because some things are not gonna fucking make sense. Now, if you do a time jump to, let's just say, when Allie is about to come back to prison, then there's so much shit that you just skipped over with the bitches in prison. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be wondering what the fuck was going on for a month and a half at the fucking prison. You know what I'm saying? It could work, but at the same time, like I've said before, previous times, I'm gonna feel a little disrespected, because I'm gonna be like, okay, so you pick up when Allie comes back to prison, and let's just say drugs are fucking running rampant, and all the bitches are just done lost their goddamn mind because there's no more B. I'm gonna be like, so what the fuck? What, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be like, damn, like, so what? So B with, like, none of that, all that shit was pointless, pretty much, because you just did a time jump. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, and I don't know if y'all agree or feel what the fuck I'm saying, but just if they do a time jump, depending on when and how and what, I'm gonna feel a little disrespected, because I feel like, personally, all this stupid shit aside, all of these fucking theories, whether they should do this, I think they're gonna do this, all that shit aside, I really think that they should pick up exactly where it left off. But in order to do that the way I want it to be done, B would have to be back. Danielle Cormack would have to be back for the first episode at least. Now, if she's dead, she's dead. You know what I'm saying? But she would at least have to come back for the first episode, at least, because I want to see the aftermath exactly, you know what I'm saying, like right after everything happened, like her going to the hospital, her dying, you know, everybody finding out she's dead, what happens with Vera's job after that shit, because you know she gonna be in some deep shit, the girls finding out in the prison. I want to see exactly after that happens, but I don't want them to fucking disrespect me and throw a fucking white fucking rag over Bea Smith's body when it ain't really her, and just, oh, that's Bea Smith, we pretending that's her because we ain't want to pay Danielle to bring her ass back. No, I don't want to be don't disrespect me and don't disrespect Danielle like that. I don't want that shit. I want her ass fucking, them fucking picking her bloody fucking ass up, bloody dead ass, and putting her ass in the ambulance, and that will also, like I brought up in the beginning, that will also prove to everybody that she's really dead if they do it that way. Now, it's still gonna be people out there that's probably gonna say that she's not really dead, but I feel like the people who are not just fully in denial, like the people who actually believe that she's dead, will finally, you know, believe that she is in fact dead. But like I said, for them to do what I want them to do, they would have to bring Danielle back. And that goes back to my fucking main fucking point of all of this fucking shit. How are they going to do this to where it makes fucking sense? How? Because if you do the time jump, how are you going to explain everything that happened prior to the time jump without disrespecting the fuck out of us and out of Bea's memory and out of Danielle Cormack? Like, how are you going to do that? Now, they're brilliant writers, so I'm sure they can come up with something, because I really do believe they're going to do some type of time jump. They could come up with something, but I still feel like we are going to end up getting somewhat fucking disrespected out of this. We are. And I know somebody, I apologize, I can't remember who, but somebody tweeted me or something saying that they feel like they are going to pretty much just say fuck Bea Smith memory, and halfway through the season they're going to forget about her. And I really hope not. I really hope not, because that's going to be really disrespectful. And if they want people who were watching this from 1 through 4 for B to continue watching after, they can't do that. They can't do that, because that's just too fucking disrespectful. That's just far too fucking disrespectful. Like, so why the fuck was we watching 1 through 4 if y'all just gonna act like Bea Smith never fucking existed? Like I don't think they're gonna do that, because I'm also hearing stuff about season 5 being all about people trying to, you know, get revenge for Bea's death. So now in season 6 they might say fuck that bitch, she never, you know, existed, she never mattered or whatever. But in season 5, and here's another thing, not to go on fucking forever, but I don't know if I want a whole season with these bitches chasing after Ferguson. Now, y'all know how I feel about that Ferguson shit. I'm done with that bitch. I'm mad she even coming back next year, and I'm extremely mad that she gonna be back in fucking Wentworth next season. Like, I'm too through with that shit. I'm too fucking through. So, you telling me this whole fucking season gonna be about these bitches trying to get this bitch? I don't know if I'm interested in that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if I'm interested in that. You know, I don't think I want to see that for a whole season. Maybe in the first episode you had them kill that bitch, you know what I'm saying, and even that don't make sense depending on where they jump in the fucking story at. But I don't know, y'all. With that, I'm gonna end that right there. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you fuck with this video, share. Peace, y'all.